Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakar, Qudash, double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and shalom to the whole full elect. This is Payal of the GMS London camp, and this is News and Prophecy and News. I have an article here from InfoWars, which the title reads, Only vaccinated people can be evacuated from island to escape volcano, says Prime Minister. Alright, so you have this volcano that's gone off over in St. Vincent, alright, and basically you've had a couple volcanoes that erupted recently, as you can see here. I was saying there's about 41 in it, but basically you've had a slew of them going on. The most recent one I remember is the one dealing with Iceland. Okay, where they said they had a 40,000 tremors that went on before it actually erupted. Alright. So these are all the recent ones that are continuing as of right now. Wow, it's crazy. So as you can see, all these different places. Alright. So again, let me read it again, title again. Only vaccinated people can be evacuated from island to escape volcano, says Prime Minister. Alright, so that's what's presently going on right now with the volcanic eruptions that's gone on all over the earth. Alright, that basically this has been happening, okay, consistently, and in saying that this is a sign of the times, because even dealing with the one in St. Vincent, one of the main reasons I wanted to do this video as well is because the imagery is reminiscent of, I wouldn't even say reminiscent, but it is what America is, what you're gonna see in America. Okay. A great cloud of ash over the island. Alright, so let me get into the article. So it reads, it says, St. Vincent Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves declared that only vaccinated people can be evacuated from the Caribbean island following the eruption of a nearby volcano. Gonsalves said in a press conference Saturday that only vaccinated people are eligible to board cruise ships, volunteering to transport people to nearby islands for refuge. Alright? So this shows you really with the magnitude of what's going on. He's saying that only unless you got a vaccination, you ain't gonna be able to escape off the island. Alright? And then even so, when you check out the video, he says that as far as I know, he made no mention of saving anyone that don't want to have it, but said those that are prepared to have it, they will be they'll be stored for a day or so, and then after that they'll basically be able to escape, be able to get the vaccine and then transported, saying that it'll be the process of them having a fever. So it says cruise ships are evacuating people from the island, but only those vaccinated against COVID. The chief medical officer could be identifying the persons already vaccinated so that we can get them on the ship, Gonsalves said, reiterating that those that are vaccinated, she can get them going on the vessel. Those who are not yet vaccinated, but who would be vaccinated, you wouldn't send them immediately after vaccination, he said, because of the possible side effects like wooziness in the head. La Soufriere volcano, which has been dormant for decades, erupted early Friday on the eastern side, St. Vincent, shooting ash columns 6 miles into the air. St. Vincent and the Grenadines are home to about 100,000 people, and 16,000 of them within the red zone of the eruption needed to be evacuated. Right? So, St. Lucia, Grenada, Barbados, and Antigua all volunteered to accept refugees on a condition that they are fully vaccinated. Several cruise lines, so that shows you, that says the president. And this is really leading into the whole dealing with the mark of the beast, all right? Vaccination passports on an international scale, because this is more, and the reason why I say that is because this is making it as to where if you those people on that island, if they want to be saved, they need to be vaccinated, all right? But here it is, the vaccination has come out that even after you get vaccinated, you can still contract the vid, all right? You can still be in the worst state of affairs as well. Anyway, so it doesn't, but it's more of a conforming to the image of the beast. That's a, I mean, that's it's more to make you bow the knee to the beast, all right, and have you in subjection, all right, and move in accordance how he wants you to move, more than anything, all right, because it's inside of that vaccine, you have no idea what's in there, all right. The AstraZeneca, it came out, they were saying that it comes out with a rare, what they say is a rare blood clot condition, but they should say state as a side effect, but they still want to give it to people out to people over 30 years old or whatever may have you, all right. So it shows you that procedure is death, okay. So reading on, it says Carnival Paradise and Carnival Legend have both arrived and are off the coast of St. Vincent, two ships from Royal Caribbean brands, and serenaded the seas and the celebrity reflection en route. Expected this evening, a third Royal Caribbean ship is expected to arrive in the coming days, Cruise Radio .net reported. But what's to become of the unvaccinated individuals on the island? Are they simply supposed to roll over and die? That certainly appears to be the message to the Vincentian government is sending. All right. So, again, that's really to, kind of summarize this whole thing. This is really being done. This is really being done to establish the point of that if you don't get the vaccination, you don't live. Okay, you have no access to survival. This is an extreme scenario, but this is where all roads are leading to. All right, it shows you though they have greater leverage in extreme circumstances, because those islands, Saint Lucia, Grenada, Barbados, and Antigua, that have volunteered to accept the refugees, have established grounds upon what the only way you can access in, all right, is by having a vaccine. So it shows you where we're going, man. All right, and that's only reminiscent of reminiscent of the mark. All right. So let me get this. So this is Revelations 13 and 16, and it calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right? So basically, actually, let me jump up to verse 15 because this more gets in line with what I read in the article. So it's Revelations 13:15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Alright? So if you don't fall in line with it, then what's going to happen? Death, basically. Alright? And that's what's being shown here. And this is really letting you know that we're in the last days because of all these things that are happening. Right? Like dealing with that ash cloud. Alright? That's the same way that America, what am I doing? This is really reminiscent of the time that we're heading into, alright? Because it's just all that image just made me just think about the destruction of America that's coming. Let me quickly read this, alright? Which really is a sign of the times. So this is Isaiah 34:5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. Alright? And that's talking about who? Esau, Edom. Alright? Even though right now this is a plague that's hitting Benjamin, alright? Benjamin Island of the children of Israel, the Benjaminites. As I said, this is really like let me read this again. So like Isaiah 34:5, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven, behold it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood, it is made fat with fatness, and with blood of lambs and goats, and fat of kidneys of rams. For the Lord Yahweh have a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Alright? And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of the recompenses for the controversies of Zion. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night or day, the smoke thereof shall go up forever, from generation to generation shall lie waste, none shall pass through it forever and ever. But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it, the owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. And that's really ultimately what's going to happen to America. So all these things are signs of the times that the Heavenly Father is going to make his return upon the earth. Right? Because what did it say? About the Most High. Isaiah 29:6, thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise and storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. Alright? And that's only gonna happen with the missiles. And all these things are signs of the times. Alright? As shown by the article, alright? Showing you all the recent eruptions going on around the earth right now, presently. Alright? So with that, man, I pray you're edified. To the next one. I say shalom.